So I made 10,000 US dollars in personal profit in the month of April. Let's talk about it. We have lots to update, like lots. But first, we're going to start off by saying that the first update is I'm home. So I'm back in my hometown of Manitoba. It's like the province smack dab in the middle of Canada, basically. And just kind of resetting myself. I had to come home for some family obligations and just spend time with the family, right? Because now I only see them like 2 or 3 times a year in between my travels, basically. So, you miss them. You definitely miss them. I don't know if you relate, traveled away from your family for an extended period of time, but coming back, seeing them, it's very refreshing. It's just great to spend time with them. So that's what I'm here doing for the next month. So at the recording of this video, it is Father's Day, June 15th. And that is where I am right now. And I've been here now since probably end of May. I was in Bogota, Colombia before that. And I got to show you guys a vlog of Bogota, Colombia. That'd be sick. I think I'm going to probably do that the next video. I'm just getting back into the vlogging grind. If there's one tip I have for you guys, if you're trying to put out content, it's like try to come up with a schedule and try to stick to it. Things got really busy the past 2 months, and then the routine just fell off. Like I put out 3 consistent videos, and then it just like fell off after that. So get a schedule and stick to it. That is one of my tips. But there's so many things to go through in this video. But obviously, the major theme of this video is going to be how I made $10,000 in 1 month, because everyone talks about that. When I got into the online, the how to make money online space, everyone was talking about $10,000 a month, $10,000 a month. There's some lessons I've already learned hitting that income goal, because now I've hit it technically in back-to-back months at the recording of this video, and we're set to do close to that again this month. There's some things I've already learned that I will cover later in this video, just what it's like, but talking from how it felt, because a lot of people, they're like, how does that feel to, make that amount of money in a month? For me, it's like, again, it's like the concept I spoke about in the last video where it's like, it was going to happen, right? So it wasn't really that surprising when it did. But yeah, it felt great. Like it was awesome. And I should be like way more enthusiastic about it, right? But my mind is always wired to think of like, what's the next thing that I got to do past that point, right? Like now I've hit that. Okay, how do we make, $20,000 a month? How do we make $30,000 a month? Like that's the goal, is like to scale this, right? To the point where we just have complete true freedom in anything that we want to do. And when I say anything we want to do, I mean like me and my business partner, because we started this together, right? Our goal is the same, and we split basically revenue down the middle for our business. So, when we make our clients more money, we make more money. And just to like give you guys a quick refresher, I basically help people on social media make money. I've always been struggling to find a way to describe this to people, but basically we help people on social media make money. And these people on social media typically teach something to their audience. So they have a following on Instagram or Facebook, and they maybe teach you how to get more fit or how to manage your finances. They have like a coaching offer, or they sell a course, and we basically scale their revenue so they make more money, and then in turn we take like a back end profit of like everything we make. So one of the things I'm trying to do inside of these videos is show you guys more of like behind the scenes of what it actually looks like. So one of the things I do to start my day is we run like 2 community platforms, or 2 communities technically, on this platform called School for our clients. And one of the things I do every day is check their DMs, because I'm logged into their accounts, and just clear anything that needs to be answered, clear any messages, answer any people that have questions, things like that. So that's like one of the things we do to like start our day. All right, so let's talk about for a quick second
how the heck did we actually make this happen? So how the heck did we actually go from like $0 earned to like $10,000 USD in personal profit in 1 month? And it comes down to one very simple concept, which is it's easier to sell, 10 people $1,000 product than it is 100 people on a $10 product. If you're trying to make $10,000 a month, do the simple math. You only have to sell 10 people as opposed to 100 people. And this concept comes from someone called Alex Hormozi. He preaches about this a lot. And it's basically the difference between high ticket and low ticket. Low ticket is just something that's sold at a cheaper price than something that's high ticket. High ticket in the info product or coaching space that I work in typically ranges anywhere from like $1,000 all the way up to like $15,000, $20,000, $30,000, right? That's something considered high ticket. So you make a lot more money up front. And the way we make money is we obviously take back end revenue of everything we make our creators, our clients. So the more money we make them, the more money we get in exchange for basically working with them. So that's what we did. We launched a few what we call high ticket initiatives. So we just launched some bigger, better premium coaching services for our creators and gave exclusive access to those that paid the high ticket price. And we ascended them, or we got them from the low ticket product. So maybe they're paying $35 a month for a subscription, because we do operate like two huge communities on this platform called School, where people can sign up for like a monthly fee and they get taught the skills that our creators know. People that were in the community already, and we offered to have them come into the more premium service where they get more access to the creator, they get better coaching, they get better support, and they overall just get to their goals quicker in terms of the skill set that our creators teach people. So be anything. So that's basically what we did, to really get to the next point. Forgot to give you guys some more updates, which is just been kind of traveling around more as of recently. I need to show you guys more of like Bogota, the places that I go. Right now I'm still like deciding, okay, where do I want to take this channel? Like what kind of content do I actually want to show? I think part of it is more of the travel aspect. Obviously I run a remote online business, so I can do it from anywhere, but then also just more behind the scenes of what the business actually looks like, while keeping it kind of entertaining and fun. So just still deciding on the direction. If you want to start a personal brand, like just pick up the camera and start recording. Like that's the biggest tip that I have. I don't have many videos on my channel, but just pick up the camera and start recording, right? Just get those first reps in. The more you do it, the more direction you're going to have as you continue to do more. So that's kind of what I've been deciding on. So all right, so workout is done. Father's Day activities are finished. It is about 6 or 7 o'clock. And I just want to take a minute to talk about, the next plans, the next steps. Like, what does it actually look like past this point? Because obviously we've done like the $10,000 a month mark, but, what's the next plans? Where do we scale from here? Where do we go? I'm just going to show like proof, because I haven't technically shown proof yet, but proof's like right there. Technically it's in Canadian dollars because I am in Canada, so it earns in Canadian dollars. I'm kind of shifting my perspective to think more along the lines of US, because basically everyone that I know in this space earns money in US dollars. So that's how they do it. But yeah, I often like to just take these like tiny little walks inside my small town. Walking is like obviously a great way just to clear the head. So yeah, I'm probably going to be going back to Bogota at the time of this video anyways. Beginning of July sometime. I like Bogota. Probably going to actually shoot an actual Colombian kind of Bogota vlog portion next, which I think would be pretty cool. I also got a new camera. It's like a new camera I'm shooting on, so it's like shoots in 4K and stuff. It's like one of those like vlogging cameras, so it's way better than using my phone. I hated using my phone for vlogging, but yeah, so I guess the next plans for me, we got to do some stuff in Bogota, and then I'm actually going to be going to Paraguay. I'm planning on switching my taxes from the Canadian government to the Paraguayan government. You might ask why, and the reason for that is essentially Canada taxes, basically 50% of your income. So it's like ridiculous. And, if I can do anything to avoid that, then I will. And the Paraguayan government taxes you like 3 to 4% of your income. So, if I can save money year over year on not getting, basically not working half my year for the government, then it makes complete sense to do that. So I got to be in Paraguay probably July, August sometime. And then I have another event that I'm attending beginning of August, which I'll let you guys know about as well. Is some extra. This is like right where I used to go to school, like right there. So that's like my elementary class from like basically kindergarten to like grade 8. It's so funny also walking by my old school that I used to go to school at. It's pretty cool too. Yeah, so it's kind of the next plans in terms of like the business plans. Like right now we're actually in the process of kind of running towards another client. Work for us is in a way kind of slowed down. So obviously we want to continue to have lots of work, because lots of work means obviously we're scaling our revenue, and that's the goal. We're going to do exactly what we can in terms of that to get the next client, but that's really the next move. We've kind of automated a lot of the work that we're doing right now for our clients, our creators. So the next step is just to scale that and keep making sure that it kind of goes up and up. So I'm going to do my very, very best to stay as consistent as I possibly can with these videos. There's lots happening in the pipe. It's been almost 3 months now since I put out a video. By the time this comes out, it'll probably be closer to the end of June. And I'm just going to do my very best to be consistent with these videos and kind of show you guys more behind the scenes, like what we're working on, the travels, and just kind of try to be more up to date, because I think it's important, right? If you want to build anything consistent, especially when it comes to like a personal brand, like you have to be consistent with it, right? Going 3 months without making a video is kind of like unacceptable in that sense. So, that's kind of my goal, and hope to be able to continue to do that. So this has kind of been the huge update that's taken place. So hit the thumbs up, like this video, subscribe, helps the good old algorithm, and I will see you guys in the next video.